Hi everyone, and welcome back to yet another video where we dissect ridiculous arguments made by fat activists. Enjoy.
I always find it a little bit amusing when people act like having a dislike or hatred of fat people is somehow a niche opinion. Like, there was a Reddit post the other day that was like, "What's your unpopular opinion that you would never say?" And like the number one thing was somebody being like, "Being fat isn't attractive." And it's like thousands of upvotes and thousands of comments agreeing. And it's like, yeah, that's actually not an unpopular opinion. Actually, if you go up to most people on the street, they will have negative feelings about fat people. And I just find it so interesting because it really makes me wonder, what are people afraid of? Is the fear that everyone is going to become fat if they're suddenly okay with fat people? Which is a ridiculous assumption, but even if it was true, why is that the worst thing? And it's like, oh, because you don't care to look at fat people.
The issue of hating a group of people based on their appearances, such as being fat, requires careful analysis. We will explore why it is not right to harbor hate towards fat individuals, while also acknowledging that this does not necessarily stem from fear. Furthermore, it delves into the dangers of normalizing obesity for the future of society and highlights the problematic nature of promoting obesity without considering the associated health risks. Rejecting hate and promoting acceptance. Hating a group of people based on their appearances, including fat individuals, is fundamentally wrong. It goes against the principles of empathy, equality, and respect for human dignity. Everyone deserves to be treated with kindness and understanding, irrespective of their body size. It is crucial to promote acceptance and challenge discriminatory attitudes towards individuals who may differ from societal beauty ideals. Challenging misconceptions of fear. While hate and discrimination exist, it is essential to distinguish between fear and dislike. Not all individuals who harbor negative attitudes towards fat people are necessarily afraid of them or afraid of becoming fat themselves. Such prejudices often stem from societal biases, aesthetic preferences, or internalized stereotypes. By recognizing this distinction, we can engage in more productive conversations and address the underlying issues effectively. The dangers of normalizing obesity. Normalizing obesity without considering its health implications can have detrimental effects on the future of society. Obesity is associated with various health conditions, including cardiovascular diseases, diabetes, and certain types of cancer. Promoting obesity without providing appropriate education and support can perpetuate unhealthy lifestyles and contribute to a public health crisis. Encouraging healthy habits and weight management is crucial for individuals' well-being and the overall health of society. Recognizing the importance of health. While body positivity and acceptance are vital, it is equally important to prioritize health. Promoting obesity as healthy without considering the associated risks can send the wrong message and hinder efforts to address weight-related health issues. Encouraging a balanced approach that emphasizes body acceptance alongside a focus on overall health and well-being can promote a more holistic understanding of self-care and support individuals in making informed choices. Promoting compassion and support. Addressing weight-related issues requires compassion, empathy, and support. It is crucial to approach conversations about body size and health with sensitivity and understanding. Providing access to resources, education, and inclusive healthcare practices can empower individuals to make positive changes while fostering a culture of support and acceptance. Hating a group of people based on their appearances, including fat individuals, is unjust and goes against the principles of equality and respect. It is important to challenge discriminatory attitudes while recognizing that fear may not always be the underlying factor. Normalizing obesity without considering its health implications can have severe consequences for the future of society. Encouraging a balanced approach that promotes body acceptance alongside a focus on overall health and well-being is crucial. By fostering compassion, empathy, and support, we can create a society that values diversity, prioritizes health, and promotes positive change.
Okay, so I've been morbidly obese and been married, and now I'm at a healthy weight and I'm married. So I've got the privilege, I don't know if it's a privilege or not, but I've had the privilege of living marriage both ways. So what I mean by saying that I never thought about your weight weighing your husband down is, let me tell you how it does. For one, my husband's good as gold. He would never bring my weight up. Still to this day, never has. Nor would he bring up my loose skin, which is the video that you commented on. For example, after church every Sunday, him and my kids would have to wait with me like over an hour for a table because I couldn't fit in a booth. So they would have to wait with me because Mama was too big to fit in a booth. So let's say he wanted to surprise me with a trip to where? Because I was so unhealthy, I could not walk for long periods of time. We could not go to the water park because I wasn't going to wear a swimsuit out in public. We could not go to an amusement park because I couldn't fit on any of the rides, not one single ride. He's wanted to do a carriage ride. Come to find out this whole time, wanted to surprise me. Guess what? He just did this past September, actually last September, and it was amazing. But before, he couldn't do that because I couldn't get up in it physically. So our kids played like every sporting event, you would name it. I couldn't climb up the bleachers. I could not step up the bleachers, so I would have to sit at the bottom. So therefore, we couldn't sit together because he ain't sitting at the bottom. He's a top shelf guy, and so we couldn't sit together at the ball games because of that. We're not even going to talk about in the bedroom because I don't do that on my page. I don't really talk about sexy, but yeah, y'all, hold you back major. Now I'm a wildcat, so that's that. He would have to carry everything all the time at all times because I physically could barely get around myself. So think of the mental pressure he was under. Having a morbidly obese spouse, it is tons and tons of mental pressure. Always having to plan everything around me and my health is what I mean by that. I never want you guys to come on here thinking, I'm never going to fat shame. I'm never going to do anything. I have had both ends of the spectrum. I know what it's like to live a morbidly obese life. It sucks. It's hell. It's the worst thing for me personally. Not saying that it's like that for you. You can be morbidly obese and you can be the most confident person. My sister was, but that wasn't me. I was anxiety ridden. I was depressed. I was in a hole I thought I could not get out of. And now I'm at a healthy weight. And so I've got it from both ends. My marriage is better than ever. I never knew marriage could be this good. My husband sent me a song today. He was serenading me in the video. It brought tears to my eyes. Like, he never did that before. And it's not that he didn't love me like that before, but it's like I almost didn't reciprocate it, whatever that word is. I didn't appreciate it. Does that make sense? I don't know. It's like we're on fire with each other right now. Like, he can't get enough of me and I can't get enough of him. And it wasn't like that when I was 420 something pounds because I was so self-conscious. You think about how much pressure and how much weight your weight puts on you, and then think about how much it puts on your spouse. I never had thought about that until he had to come home that day from work to rescue me because I was in the floor and could physically not get up. And I saw the look in his eyes and it told me everything I need to know. And I got on the phone with the bariatric surgeon the very next day. I chose to change my life.
It is great that this woman was able to achieve a healthy weight with hard work and determination while also sharing what it was like to be fat. Being obese can have a significant impact on your loved ones in various aspects of life. Here are a few ways in which obesity can affect your loved ones and why it is important to strive for improvement. Limited physical activities. Obesity can hinder your ability to engage in physical activities with your loved ones, such as playing with your kids, participating in sports games, or going on adventures together. This limitation can lead to missed opportunities for bonding, shared experiences, and creating cherished memories. Restricted mobility. Obesity can make it challenging to move around freely and comfortably. It may limit your ability to explore new places, visit amusement parks, or enjoy outdoor activities with your loved ones. This restriction can hinder family outings and vacations, limiting the overall quality of shared experiences. Health concerns and worry. Obesity is often associated with various health conditions and an increased risk of developing chronic diseases. Your loved ones may worry about your well-being, knowing that obesity can contribute to a range of health issues, including heart disease, diabetes, and joint problems. Witnessing a family member's health being negatively affected can be distressing for them. Emotional impact. Obesity can impact the emotional well-being of both the individual experiencing it and their loved ones. Feelings of frustration, concern, and helplessness can arise when there are limitations on shared activities or when health issues arise due to obesity. This emotional toll can strain relationships and affect the overall family dynamics. Social limitations. Obesity can create challenges in social situations. Going to restaurants or public gatherings may become uncomfortable due to limited seating options or a sense of self-consciousness. This can lead to decreased participation in social events and a feeling of exclusion for both you and your loved ones. Future planning and worry. Loved ones may worry about the long-term implications of obesity, such as the potential impact on your lifespan and overall quality of life. They may be concerned about being unable to engage in future milestones, such as attending weddings, celebrating grandchildren, or being actively involved in family activities. Recognizing the impact of obesity on your loved ones can serve as a motivation to strive for improvement. By making positive changes in your lifestyle, such as adopting a healthier diet, engaging in regular physical activity, and seeking support from healthcare professionals, you can enhance your overall well-being and actively participate in the lives of your loved ones. Your efforts towards self-improvement can lead to a more fulfilling and inclusive family life, allowing for shared experiences, enhanced relationships, and greater overall happiness.